Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to walk through the process of configuring a shared access signature for our storage account. What a shared access signature is, or an SAS, is a URI that grants restricted access rights to an Azure storage resource. Now, what you typically do is provide a shared access signature to either a client or a user who you might not necessarily trust enough with your storage account key, but whom you do need to delegate access to certain storage account resources. By distributing a shared access signature to these users or clients, what you're doing is granting them access to that resource for a certain period of time. So what we're going to do is create a shared access signature to a piece of data that I've stored in a blob in this storage account. To do this, what I'm going to do is click on Blobs here, and we can see that I've already created a blob called My First Blob. If I select this, I can see that I have a little text file in here called My IP. Now, if I want to access this text file via a shared access signature, what I can do here is select the text file and then generate an SAS. From here, I can specify permissions, a window of time when access is going to be available, and I can limit what IP addresses can access it. I can specify whether I'm going to enforce HTTPS or not, and I can specify which signing key that I want to use. Now, the signing key, if I go back over to my storage account, is under access keys. Remember, a storage account gives you 2 access keys to access data with. So let's go back into our storage here. And what I'm going to do is use the first access key. So we'll go ahead and select our text file here, generate an SAS or shared access signature, and we'll leave the permissions set to read. We'll leave the start and end times at their defaults. I'm not going to lock this down by IP address, although I could if I wanted to, and we'll enforce HTTPS. Here we'll specify our key 1 signing key, and then we'll generate our SAS tokens and URLs. So what I can do here to test this is copy the blob SAS URL and paste this into my browser. And we can see here what this does is list all of my different websites and courses that are available to anyone who wants to check those out. So I'll close this out. And as you can see here, we can now access our data using a shared access signature.